Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my beautiful people. It's your girl Amanda, and today I'm back with another video. This video is actually going to be something way different than I normally do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. As you can see from the title, I give up. I had no choice but to give up. Before I get into detail about what I mean, I need you all to understand that I'm saying this from a deeper part of myself, and I really hope you guys are able to understand. For me to have come this far, I have literally given up so much for Islam, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for my soul. I really have just been coming into realization with how deep the world actually is. I've just been trying to work on myself. You are chasing success in this life, you have to do that alone. Basically, I was still chasing this worldly life. There's just so many things that I felt like I wanted to accomplish, so many things that my heart not really want to accept in terms of Islam. Before I continue, I want to read this hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whoever is focused on the hereafter, Allah will make him feel content with his lot and grant him peace of mind. And his provision and worldly gains will come to him regardless of circumstances, obstacles, or people. Whoever is focused only on this world, Allah will make him fear poverty constantly and confound his affairs, and he will not get anything of this world except that which has been decreed for him. Whoever chases this dunya, Allah will put poverty between his two eyes. When I say I was still chasing the world, I still cared about my afterlife. I just felt like I was just holding so much in my heart. It's like I have to get this, I have to do this, I have to. And I want to just put more energy into my soul. I have been getting these signs that I need to give up on this life. And I'm not saying give up my business or give up my work and career. I mean give up the love for this life. You can't love this life too much, because we all get put in circumstances that will break our hearts. I kept getting put in these situations. I'm basically educating someone else about Islam. The other day I was shopping, and I noticed that there was this girl and this guy, and they were shopping together. We kept crossing paths with each other. When I was about to check out, she came behind me and she just asked me, she said, "Why do you cover your hair? Why do you wear the hijab?" I told her why I wear it, and I explained it to her. And then there was another instance where someone from before I became a hijabi reached out to me and said he wanted to learn more about Islam. Another person reached out to me, asked me about Islam. I just felt like I just keep getting put in these situations where people who don't know about Islam or are interested in Islam, they're asking me. Honestly, I'm so fascinated with spirituality, I'm so fascinated with faith, with being a Muslim, that I just love it, As I get deeper and deeper into Islam, it's in certain spaces I don't fit in. There's certain things that I'm just thinking about I have to give up, right? Me wearing makeup, I'll have to give that up. I low-key feel like I'm being hard on myself, but at the same time stepping into my truth. And everyone has their own journey, right? And my journey is I really feel compelled to spread the truth, speak the truth, spread positivity, and give people hope. Another example where I just have this sign that I need to just give up on this life is 2021. I think this was 2021 or 2020. I was laying in my bed, and I think I made dua. I felt my soul leaving my body, and then it came back. And I know this sounds crazy, this sounds so crazy, but I knew my soul left my body and came back. I literally knew that the afterlife was way better. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to show me that this life is not what you think it is. And I'm not saying that my soul completely left my body, but lift up a little bit and then come back. I knew that was what it was because I watched many near-death experience videos or people who died and came back to life, and I was able to tell who was lying and who was telling the truth. And there was one guy, I highly suggest you guys check out this video. This video literally opened my eyes. It's called Plane Crash Survivor Discovers God is Real, and I'm gonna put it on the screen, so y'all make sure y'all check out that video. This guy survived a plane crash. Everyone that was on the plane with him died except him. He was going skydiving, and watching his story was just so crazy to me. Also describe how his soul left his body. Now another instance, I know guys, I'm getting deep, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out why am I like this though, because even when I have basic conversations with people, if I just have a conversation with someone, it just gets deep. I don't know if that's because of me or it is because of me, but I want to know, why can't I just, how some people can just stay on the surface of a conversation? Yeah, the weather's nice, it's nice outside today, yeah, it's really nice outside. But me, I'm okay, so do you believe in God? Do you know who God is? Do you believe God is real? Do you believe in the afterlife? That's just how I am, and I'm trying to figure out why, let's go a little bit deeper. When I was 16 years old, I lived my life in a totally different way than I live my life now. Basically hanging around the wrong crowd, just doing what I want to do. And as a result, I got in this horrible car crash. Car hit a rail, flipped upside down, and went into a canal. So it's in a car that was upside down underwater. So shocking. Like, we really could have passed away, and alhamdulillah, everybody is okay. I survived that. You know, I survived something so deadly. It made the news and everything. Like, on the news it said deadly car crash. When I got to the hospital, everybody was like, wow, you're alive. I really feel like my life has a purpose. Even my transition, you know, from going from wearing wigs, selling wigs, to becoming a whole hijabi. This is not just, I can't say this is me. I can't say that, oh, I just chose to do it. No, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided me to be who I am today. Like, accepting the fact that, okay, you might have to be deeper. You might just be meant to be as real as possible with your life, because you're not like others. You know, you don't like to lie to yourself. It just has me in a position where I'm trying to figure out, like, am I supposed to study Islam and teach Islam, or am I supposed to just maybe just be me and, you know, spread Islam in like your own way? Me trying to just figure out. So I say give up. I've given up like this whole like extreme love for the dunya. Before, I was super materialistic. Beginning of the video, I said something about how I don't understand certain parts of Islam. One of the thoughts like shaitan like was like putting in me was, you will never be enough. You will never be enough to like praise Allah like how he deserves. Like, we're human beings, we can't praise Allah like how he deserves. But it was another one. You would never be enough for a man. Polygamy is allowed in Islam, and men can have multiple wives. It has me like, why do I have to share my man? I feel like I do enough, you know, like, why do I have to share my man? This makes me feel like, okay, so one woman is not enough for a man. That's not the case. One woman is enough for a man. I did more research about polygamy in Islam. I came to a conclusion, like, I understand in a sense. And plus, even from the beginning of times, men was marrying multiple women, but Islam, it lowered the number of women that men were allowed to marry, which is 4. But before, they were marrying like 10, 12. In my heart now, like, it's like something I accept, like, I understand. I accept it from the outside, but would I do it? I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do that. Looking at this life, like, it's really not all that. Like, it's nice and it's cool, but I'm not like super fascinated, because like everything was placed in front of me. The cars, the clothes, the shoes, the money, the houses, everything was like literally in my face, you know, and it still is in my face. Not like the love is too much. Now I'm like more concerned of the akhirah. Just accepting the fact that I think that's just what I'm meant to do. Like, I'm meant to just like give da'wah in a sense, and it just has me thinking, like, what would I lose? I know I wouldn't lose anything, and I would gain everything. But where do you cross the line? Like, where do you stop? Because how would I be able to give da'wah in a face full of makeup? Like, would I be able to, you know, I just have these questions to myself. And but yeah, I know this is like a personal problem. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this, but this it's not a problem. It's just me telling you guys my journey. This is my journey. I basically give up on this life. Like, of course, achieve my goals, inshallah. The akhirah is really what matters. You know, your afterlife is really what matters. Like, just think about that, because one thing that's for sure in this life is death. We can chase and try to fill ourselves up and try to run away from that void or that inner feeling that's telling us that you need to make a change, but it'll only like get worse. So always like listen to yourself. It will be okay. And this is me listening to myself, like, honey, you need to start wearing the hijab properly. You know, like, it's step-by-step process, and I'm getting there, inshallah. So yes, guys, please make dua for me. Inshallah, hopefully this process goes easy for me. If you guys have any Islamic schools you recommend to attend, please reach out to me via Instagram or comment it below. This is my journey, and I hope you all are able to understand, and also make dua for our brothers and sisters in Sudan and Palestine. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you guys shop my brand and check out my brand Soul Royalty on Instagram, and our website soulroyalty.com. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.